The circus. A place of wonder, a place of dreams. But what happens when the music stops? When the lights dim and the laughter fades, something sinister emerges from the shadows. It lurks beneath the big top in the whispers of the wind and the rustle of the crowd. A primal fear, a fear of clowns. They are meant to bring joy, these painted faces with their exaggerated smiles. Yet behind the makeup and the mirth, there's a darkness that chills the bone. A darkness that has been manifesting in towns and cities, in broad daylight and the dead of night, in a chilling phenomenon, real clown sightings. These aren't your friendly neighborhood entertainers. These are figures of dread, their presence a silent terror that seeps into the soul. They stand beneath flickering streetlights, peek from behind trees, their painted grins a mockery of joy. They are harbingers of fear, and their stage is our world. Get ready. We're about to journey into the heart of this unsettling phenomenon. Brace yourself, for the stories you are about to read are not for the faint of heart. These are the real clown sightings that will haunt your nightmares. Our first stop takes us to Northampton, England. The year was 2013. The air was thick with unease. A figure began appearing on the streets. A clown. Not just any clown, but one eerily reminiscent of Pennywise, the dancing clown from my own nightmares. He didn't run, he didn't shout, he simply stood there, watching. A silent, unsettling presence that sent shivers down the spines of Northampton's residents. He became known as the Northampton Clown. His appearances, though seemingly harmless, carried an unspoken menace. People were both terrified and strangely drawn to him. Photos of the clown went viral. Theories abounded. Was it a prank, a publicity stunt, or something far more sinister? The Northampton Clown was never identified, adding to the mystery and the fear. His reign of terror was short-lived, but the unsettling image of the clown, standing silently in the twilight, continues to haunt the streets of Northampton. He became a grim reminder that sometimes the most terrifying monsters are the ones who just stand and watch. Green Bay, Wisconsin, 2016. The tranquility of this small town was shattered by sightings of another unsettling clown. This time the clown wasn't content with just standing and observing. He was seen lurking in the woods, a red balloon, the iconic symbol of childhood innocence, twisted into something sinister, bobbing along beside him. Witnesses reported seeing the clown beckoning to children, his painted smile a grotesque parody of friendliness. A local woman, walking her dog in the early morning mist, claimed the clown lunged at her from the bushes, his laughter echoing through the trees long after he disappeared. The Green Bay Clown, unlike his Northampton counterpart, was never photographed. The stories, however, spread like wildfire, fueled by fear and the unknown. The woods, once a place of peace and recreation, became tainted with dread. Parents kept their children indoors. The laughter in the woods eventually faded, but the unease lingered. The Green Bay Clown, a phantom of the trees, left an indelible mark on the town's psyche. He became a chilling reminder that even in the most idyllic settings, darkness can lurk just beyond the tree line. The phenomenon wasn't confined to small towns. In the fall of 2016, a wave of clown sightings swept across the United States. From Pennsylvania to California, people reported seeing menacing figures in clown costumes lurking in the shadows, their painted smiles twisted into menacing grins. These weren't isolated incidents. They seemed to be part of a coordinated effort to terrorize. Social media became a breeding ground for fear and speculation. The hashtag #IfISeeAClown trended, filled with stories both real and imagined, fueling the hysteria. One of the most chilling reports came from a small town in Pennsylvania. A group of teenagers claimed they were chased through a cornfield by a gang of clowns wielding bats and chainsaws. The police never found any evidence of the clowns, but the terror in the teenagers' eyes was all too real. Section 5. The Summer of Sinister Smiles. The summer of 2016 will forever be remembered as the Summer of Sinister Smiles. The clown sightings reached a fever pitch, spreading across the globe like a virus. From the UK to Australia, reports flooded in of menacing clowns terrorizing communities. The sightings followed a similar pattern. Clowns would appear in public places, often at night, and stare at people with unsettling grins. Some carried weapons, others made threatening gestures. The motives behind these appearances remained a mystery, adding to the fear and intrigue. Was it a coordinated prank, a social experiment gone wrong, or was there something darker at play? Whatever the reason, the summer of 2016 cemented the image of the menacing clown in the public consciousness. The world held its breath, waiting for the laughter to stop. Section 6. Behind the painted grin. What motivates someone to don a clown costume and terrorize their community? Is it a twisted sense of humor, a desire for attention, or something far more sinister? The psychology behind the clown sightings is as complex and unsettling as the phenomenon itself. Some experts believe that the individuals behind these masks are driven by a desire to exploit our primal fears. Clowns, with their exaggerated features and unpredictable behavior, have long been a source of unease for many. By tapping into this fear, these individuals are able to exert a sense of power and control over others. Others believe that the clown sightings are a symptom of a deeper societal anxiety. In a world filled with uncertainty and unrest, the clown becomes a symbol of chaos and unpredictability. Their presence is a stark reminder that beneath the veneer of order, darkness lurks. Section 7. Coulrophobia, when laughter turns to terror. The fear of clowns, known as coulrophobia, is a very real and debilitating phobia. For those who suffer from it, the sight of a clown, even a friendly one, can trigger intense anxiety, fear, and even panic attacks. The clown sightings, with their inherent creepiness and air of menace, have only served to exacerbate this phobia. People who were once indifferent to clowns now find themselves experiencing feelings of unease and dread at the mere thought of them. The media, with its sensationalized headlines and often graphic imagery, has played a role in amplifying these fears. The line between harmless prank and genuine threat has become blurred, leaving many people feeling vulnerable and afraid. Section 8. Echoes of laughter in the dark. The clown sightings may have subsided, but the echoes of their laughter still linger in the dark corners of our minds. The fear they instilled, the unease they generated, has left an indelible mark on our collective psyche. We are left to wonder, what was the purpose of these appearances? Were they simply harmless pranks, albeit in poor taste, or was there something more sinister at play? The answers, like the clowns themselves, remain elusive, shrouded in mystery and speculation. One thing is certain, the clown sightings have forced us to confront our fears, to acknowledge the darkness that exists not only in the shadows, but also within ourselves. Section 9. The unmasking. The true identities of many of these sinister clowns remain a mystery. Some were apprehended, unmasked, revealed to be troubled teenagers, attention seekers, or individuals with a warped sense of humor. Their motivations, often as unsettling as their actions, ranged from boredom to a desire to spread fear and chaos. Yet, for every clown unmasked, countless others remain unidentified. They slip back into the shadows, leaving behind a trail of unease and unanswered questions. Their anonymity only adds to their mystique, fueling the legend of the menacing clown. The fact that anyone, hidden behind a layer of makeup and a grotesque grin, could terrorize entire communities is a chilling thought. It speaks to the power of anonymity, the allure of fear, and the fragility of our sense of security. Section 10. The Circus of the Damned. The phenomenon of real clown sightings is a stark reminder that the world is a stage where the line between reality and nightmare can blur. It's a world where laughter can turn to screams, where childhood fears can manifest in the most unexpected ways. The circus, once a place of wonder and delight, has taken on a sinister new meaning. It has become a symbol of our deepest fears, a breeding ground for the grotesque and the macabre. The calliope music now seems laced with menace. The colorful costumes a disguise for something wicked. The next time you see a clown, remember the stories, remember the fear. Look closely at the painted smile, listen to the forced laughter. You might be looking into the face of your nightmares. Section 11. A final jester's grin. So, as you turn out the lights tonight and try to forget the unsettling images that have danced before your eyes, remember this: the circus is never truly gone. It lingers in the shadows, waiting for its cue to reappear, to unleash its particular brand of chaos and fear. The next laugh you hear in the dark might not be your own. It might be the chilling cackle of a clown, a harbinger of nightmares, a reminder that sometimes the things that are meant to make us smile are the very things that haunt our dreams. Sleep well if you can.